All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give our praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakapadash. Double honor to the elders and our apostles of great millstone to tell us this truth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that's around the four corners of the globe. I'm the brother YAHAWAH, joined with
Brother YAHAWAH.
And we come back at you, what? Quick lesson. Lord willing, we hope it be edifying. Through the spirit, I just, start to come on the camera with the brother. We, roaming around for a little minute, but, just to talk about everything that's going on, with the dollar, the introducing of this MOTB system, and overall the destruction and downfall of America, So the first scripture I'm going to get is Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. So this is the book of Jeremiah 51:9. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone unto his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Right, we would have healed Babylon because ultimately what? The destruction of Babylon the Great, which is America, has already been written, since the beginning. YAHAWASHI, has made it a mission that this place is going to be written and this place is going to be judged, And who's who's ruling this society right now? The Esau Edom, the so-called white man, And what? He's on his last run right now, reigning as the Grecians, the Romans, now here in America. As the scriptures say, he's going to be loosed a little season. And this is this little season right now. This place is going to be ready to get wrapped up,
That's right, yeah, man. Like the brother getting into, ain't going to be no hill in Babylon, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this place is through, man. All right, like the brother was going into, as we was talking about, going into the current situation that's going on with the U.S. dollar, man.
Yeah.
All right, the dollar is basically through, man. All right, it's over with, finito, man. All right, you got the BRICS nations. All right, Brazil, Russia, India, China.
Yep.
All right, South America,
Mexico,
Brazil,
yeah.
Brazil. You know what I'm saying? Mexico, you got Jamaica that just joined. All right, you got all these different nations. All right, that's joining the BRICS nation. All right, so they could depart, from the U.S. dollar. All right, then you got certain countries that's ditching the U.S. dollar for the yuan. All right, they trying to get rid of this petrodollar, man. All right, because America had a hold on the nations. All right, because this petrodollar was the basically the reserve currency. The worldwide reserve currency, man. All right, so whenever you wanted to buy gas, all right, whenever you wanted to buy oil, you know what I'm saying, you had to buy it with the U.S. currency. You had to trade your currency in for U.S. dollars. All right, and the country you was buying it from had to trade their currency in, and y'all had to deal with the U.S. currency in order to, get that oil, man. All right, but hey, these countries are ditching this dollar, man. All right, that's what you see happening with the BRICS nations, man, and all these different countries. All right, coming out, and basically getting off the dollar, the petro standard, man. All right, and if that happens, man, all right. Then all these dollars that these different nations have sitting in they banks, all right, and they vaults, man, all right, they're gonna flood them back, man, all right, because they're not gonna need them, all right, and what's that's going they're gonna send them back over here, man, all right, to the U.S. and what's that's gonna cause hyperinflation, man, all right, because then, all right, with all this currency in circulation, all right, the dollar is gonna lose its value, man, all right, we already been seeing inflation. All right, happening all the way since the 1900s till now. All right, but now you're gonna have something called hyperinflation, which is gonna lead to the dollar ultimately collapsing, man. All right, America is gonna be the new Venezuela, man, pretty soon, man. All right, and that's why you got the the CBDCs, man. All right, coming out, man. All right, you got India dealing with their own digital currency. All right, everywhere, China, dealing with, the MOTB, man, system, man. All right, you got specks of this digital money coming out everywhere, man. All right, because why? Because, ultimately Esau is trying to fulfill this NWO. All right, and and they see that this dollar is, is out the window, man. It's about to collapse. Ultimately, that's what they want. All right, but that's what's about to happen, man.
What's that? Revelation 13 say they have life to give power to the image of the beast, which is what, that new world order. And ultimately, by establishing that new world order, they're trying to push that charagma. Let me just get that real quick. That Revelation 13:16, brothers. This ain't finna be a long lesson, but just wanted to touch up, on a few things because we're at the end of this age.
That's right.
This is the book of Revelation 13 and 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And right, what is that image? Esau Edom trying to establish this new world order, and this has been in the runs for a long time now, But what the Lord YAHAWASHI is going to disappoint him. Verse 16, it says that he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their forehead. So we know what that's talking about. That's talking about the sea hip, which is going to be mandatory across the four corners of the world, And if anybody that's saying this is not the sea hip, they going off,
Yeah, man, because you had a video, all right? You know what I'm saying? A video of Aaron Russo, all right, going in into, out the bird's mouth himself, all right? These Rothschilds, all right? Rockefellers, going into how, he was told, from one of the elites, all right, the plan, man, all right? They want to see hip all you people and have total control, man, all right? And that plan has never been stopped or came to a halt, man. All right, which it will be, all right, because Esau won't ultimately get to fulfill, all right, his whole agenda, all right, but he will get to, fulfill a portion of it, man, all right, and get to make it mandatory and force it on the masses, man, all right, but he won't get to, sit down and, and devour and, get up and wipe his mouth, man, all right, the scripture says once he's about to fill his belly, so when he's almost done and he feel like, all right, everybody, I done got it, I done got the masses of them to take it and fall for my trap. All right, then that's when the Lord is gonna step in and intervene, man. All right?
That's right.
But hey, this is the plan he got, man, for this dollar, all right, to be done away with, and then for them to roll out, all right, these CBDCs, all right, and ultimately move on to this MOTB, the charagma, man.
That's right.
All right, and that's why we see what's going on, all right, with the BRICS nations and all these different countries trying to get off the dollar. All right, and this inflation that's happening, man. All right, because hey, it's over with, man.